Hello, everybody. It's time for Team Battle of Volibear. Well, Gold Volibear. Which one? Solo queue. It's ranked. The older one, though. You guys may remember me playing this because you might remember this asshole Swain. Like, you won't be able to see it in chat, but holy sweet baby motherfucking Jesus. Okay, so boots start on Volibear mostly because the enemy team is immobile as fuck. My look at them. It's Cho'Gath, Pantheon, Ahri, and shit. It's like it's Ahri top for whatever reason because he has Malphite. Essentially, these two guys just open themselves up to being ganked. Well, Swain gets the first blood, but he still survives with a sliver of health. Anyways, look, Ahri has no mobility early. Even against a Malphite, she's just easy to gank. I walk up to her, fear, just start slashing her. She charges me, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna flip her, and then, we just kill her. Easy as that. Boot start is very strong on champions with abilities that rely on movement, like Udyr's Bear, Volibear's Q Bear Crawl, and then like Riven's wannabe Bear Jumps. That said, if you have to fight a tanky character, you might as well go Machete. Anyways, here we go. Me and Zinza have the same idea of killing the living shit out of our opposing mid laners. But there's one thing though. Pantheon likes to dive people. So I'm just, waiting until the lane gets pushed up a little bit and Pantheon gets closer to the wall. Bam! He jumps on what's his balls? Swain. I toss him. He gets killed. Easy peasy. He's gonna keep doing this, and I'll be able to camp him if I want to. And I'll say this: Swain is trash talking a lot right now. But for whatever reason, nothing is showing up. He's actually saying that I don't gank his. He will actually say later on in the game that I don't gank his lane. I'm buying Sunfire Cape because the enemy team is largely not going to kill me anytime soon. But look, Pantheon jumps in once again. I jump right in, murder the living crap out of the Pantheon. Swain gets killed before whatever reason they try to dive me and they get massively hurt themselves. It's a trade-off, mid for mid. Once again, the Swain is talking shit on the enemy team, but you cannot see this. Anyways, I didn't mention my runes for this. Since this is Northdale, and this is early Northdale without any runes or masteries. Attack damage red, armor yellow, magic resistance blue, scaling, and attack damage quints. Masteries, I believe, were 9, 21, 0. I wanted to be more offensive so I can see if I could carry the team. Volibear, as it stands, is only good for solo queue. Not necessarily the best thing you can pick for competitive. He just doesn't do as much as everybody else. Like before, he was just unkillable, and that made his little bits of utility actually function. He was unkillable because the items he would buy were ridiculously powerful. They've since been nerfed, so he isn't as ridiculous as before or as cost effective, but he by no means is bad. He's just pure, but he's all about the early game and mid game. And late game, he kind of gets kited and doesn't do as much, except unless he has his ultimate and actually is kind of left undisturbed. I would rather much use true tanks other than him. He's just pure out straight bruiser. Still one of the highest damaging, most powerful bruisers out there. Probably the best actually. And when it comes towards damage plus tankiness. However, his utility again is on the lower side. I don't know, Pantheon jumps in and I just flip him over and then I just kind of hurt him. Then I kind of run away. Well, actually, no, I bite him, he almost died, but in comes Thresh, in comes the walls of slows, and then we just managed to trot away. It kind of sucks more for the Pantheon because Swain wanted to go home anyways, and so did I. So Pantheon is kind of bashed in. I think, he lives. Then my bottom lane is dying. So far, as you can see, the game is kind of hectic on both sides. Both teams aren't exactly doing anything intelligent. It's every man for himself so far. I'm building tanky, so fucking Pantheon. Alright, so when it comes to comparing to other bruisers, other bruisers do it better. I mean, Jarvan can be straight out tank or damage or whatever, and obviously brings more initiation and whatever. So he's definitely a better character. I mentioned this in an article before. Volibear is a bruiser with soft initiation. Soft initiation, or I forgot what was the other term I was used. Yeah, soft initiation or Soft initiation versus true initiation or hard initiation. Hard initiation is like Jarvan, EQ win, bam, hits everybody. It's done. It's there, like almost instant, and then it slams in somebody. There you go. Fight begun. Or Sejuani's ultimate, throw in, everybody stunned, like move in, whatever. Soft initiation is like Volibear. Oh yeah, the golem was invisible. It's that common low replay bug. Soft initiation is how is like Volibear's or anybody who doesn't exactly stun a character and or just gets one character. It's like Volibear goes in, flips them. That's a soft initiation. Singe goes in, flips somebody. With either using Ghost or his ultimate to close the gap. That's a soft initiation. Taric stuns somebody and a fight begins that way. That was a soft initiation, even though it was a stun. Thing is, it doesn't give you an immediate ridiculous advantage in a fight compared to like, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, the Swain was so mad I did that. I just, you know, I was pissed at the Swain too, and I wasn't giving him buffs, and he was saying, "Next time you do something like that, I will quit the game." And so I started ignoring him. He was an asshole. Anyways, as I was saying, the best example is Malphite's ultimate being a hard engage. Press Q, bam, everybody starts. If you hit multiple people, that's great. If you miss it, then it's just a terrible initiation, not a soft initiation. Thresh, actually look, Thresh grabbing someone with a Q is a soft initiation. It's like, oh, he grabs someone, in comes a fight, blah. You see, that's a hard initiation. He just hits 3 fucking people, killed one, and it allows the rest of us just to blitz our way in there. But with Thresh, it's like, oh, he grabbed one person, and it gets a little bit before he gets to full wind-up, or unless he just pulls himself in. Everybody in my team gets to respond to it or whatever. If he couples it up with his ultimate, you know, Q, he immediately Qs in, presses E, and then ults. That can be considered a hard initiation, because all hell just breaks loose. Helter-skelter kind of thing. So, like a lucky crowd control from Morgana or in that case a Swain W. Is it a W? I don't know. Or a Swain W. That could be considered a soft initiation. Either way, this for some reason my game is going all boogie or whatever, or the recording I mean. Either way, you can see the advantage has slipped into my side, into my team side. The Swain is still kind of a bitch, and he's feeding and doesn't have farm. Yet he has the need to yell at everybody. I have the highest farm in my team, aside from the Varus, but this is gold elo, so no one really bothers here. And as you can see, nobody's really doing anything. We have an advantage yet; we're not really pushing our advantage. I hate Thresh's wall so much. It destroys me. But as you can see, I didn't have to build any of the, the spirit items. Those Spirit of the Ancient Golem would have actually been very good, despite the fact that I didn't have to build the Mercury threads. There, Pantheon gets picked off. The rest of my team gives chase, but of course we cannot catch anybody else. As you can see, through the time, the game is almost over. Still, those who saw this saw how much shit was being said in chat and in all chat. This Swain was mad, drunk too, or whatever. I don't know what the hell his problem was. He was going to try to steal red, I believe. He's just kind of hounding me now. Then we get out of DC, but though I think he returns from the DC right away. Swain gets caught yet again. I have no idea what the Swain is doing. He actually literally says in the game, like, I don't care, you don't deserve the win. I don't care we lose. We're losing. He just tried all these things just to piss people off so we wouldn't want to play. Here we catch a few people off. Thresh burns his ultimate. I use my ultimate too, thinking there was going to be in a fight. But nothing, occurred from this. We almost catch Pantheon, but again, nothing occurs from this. We need a push. I'm tired of playing with this fucking Swain. Really bad Swain. And of course, it pisses me off because, I have to deal with it. Pantheon gets too close. He gets flipped and pretty much CC locked and then killed. Ari gets too close too and gets Malphite ultimate and destroyed. I'm able to chase down the rest of them, but I get exhausted. Kill Cho'Gath just by yelling in his ear really loud. So we get this inhibitor. We get their base. You can already tell this is pretty much over thanks to the timer. I flip Thresh, he dies, in comes Xin Zhao walking in a circle, afraid of actually doing something. I don't think he tries to dive me. Swain goes in, misses his abilities yet again, and he just accomplishes nothing. Sir Bake, you can go fuck yourself. But for the rest of my team, hooray, we got through this game without choking each other out. Hooray for Volibear. It's been like 8 fucking months since he's had a game. And I do actually play him a lot in solo queue, so I'm surprised I haven't had